Live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. It's Western Conference NBA action, the Portland Trail Blazers here at home. This is the kind of matchup, Doris, that everyone loves. Two high-powered offenses, a lot of pace, should be a lot of fun.
I hope you've warmed up your vocal cords because the pace of this is going to be electric. We've got special and gifted offensive players on both sides. Let them loose. Turn out the gates and let these players play because we're talking about some of the best offenses we've ever seen.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Boss is out there with the Magician. Then there's B, and it's ABC, and it's G in at the point guard. Here's the Wizard. Just 5 on the clock. From 12 feet out. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Here's ABC. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Oh, he is one hard player to deal with at the offensive end.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Here's the professor in the game against New Orleans. Very impressive. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Here's King. And it's off the back rim. No good. Here's Williamson. Puts it up from 12. It's hauled in by Richardson.
Well, the defense harassing him every step of the way makes that a really tough look.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, easy call.
That's his first personal foul. At the line. Ball. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's the Magician. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. G, no good. Here's Bull. And so out of bounds it goes. They'll keep possession. Passes to the professor. Richardson with it. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Drills the baseline jumper.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
G passes to Williamson. He kicks to G. To the paint. Deflects the pass. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
Well, they're simply having trouble getting their legs underneath them, right? They're just 1 for 5 to start things off.
The pass to ABC. Here's G. 6 to shoot. Lets it fly. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Boy, the mid-range becomes slightly more difficult when the defense is as active as they are there.
Here's the professor. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. With some arc, and that one's good by G. G's got his first basket of the night. Gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Pass to the Wizard. Of course, we know for a few chosen individuals, the best of the best, this is the last leg now in the race for the MVP.
That is correct, Kevin. There's been a narrative that's built all season, but sometimes the way you close out a season can ultimately decide the vote because it's the last thing in the minds of the voters. You've piled up your stats, you've tried to win as many games as possible, but a finishing kick is so important in this race.
And these players know it, don't they? I mean, they say, oh, I'm not paying attention to it, but really, I mean, come on. They're human. Of course they are, right?
They're paying attention, no doubt.
No good on the second free throw. Gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's ABC, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Clearly a foul.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
ABC. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. AI is checked in for Richardson. And so he hits both.
Boy, just never a good idea to give this guy too many chances up the line. He's going to cash in.
The professor passes to the Wizard. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Here's G. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Pass to Williamson. Here's G. He's guarded by AI. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots.
Not the kind of strong finish it should have been. Something threw him off.
And they're moving it up. Here's Williamson. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in. B's got his second bucket.
That's a big payoff for crashing the offensive boards. Go to work.
Passes it to Bull. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
All right, a chance to look at the stats for ABC. A strong stretch of play the last 10 games. He's putting up 13 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And for any other player putting up those numbers, we'd say they were great, but for him, they're just simply run-of-the-mill.
Agreed. A lot of guys in this league would be very happy with that stat line, but this guy is the real deal. He is built for more.
The first free throw is good. D, he's checked in for Boss. Good on both. Gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Here's G. The teardrop falls in.
Boy, what touch. You know, a lot of guys don't have the kind of feel necessary to make the floater.
Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Kenny Atkinson. DA.
Well, Kevin, when I asked him about the defensive game plan, he said they have to clog up the middle and deny clean looks at the basket. If they can do that, he thinks they'll have the upper hand. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. From 12 feet out. And it's AI with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
The Wizard passes to AI. Here's the Professor. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Boy, that's a quality shot. You're in the painted area. Don't get much more of a better look than that.
Barrett the pass to D. Inside, it's tipped. Here's the Wizard. 8 points his last outing. The pass to the Professor. Down low. And it's all evened up. The Professor's got his second basket of the night.
Amazing how he gets this one to go. Size doesn't matter.
What fearlessness, right? He likes to go at taller defenders, and he shows he has what it takes to get it done.
Here's ABC. The game against Oklahoma City, very impressive. Count that bucket. ABC's got 7 points in the game. Here's the Professor. Pass to Bull. And here is King. And here's the fast break. To the paint. Here's the Magician. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. D passes to ABC. Here's Barrett. Drills the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's the Professor. Passes it to the Wizard. AI left side. Here's Bull. Just 5 to shoot. Goes to the fadeaway and cans it. He's got 8.
You like how he uses his height there.
No, exactly. I mean, you're talking about surveying the defense and cashing in with the gorgeous mid-range.
Barrett the pass to B. Here's G. Misses, and he wants that one back.
Boy, what a tough night. Imagine what their lead would be if he were having a better night from the field.
Here's the Professor. Fades and shoots, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 1:49 left to play in the first quarter. A lot of guys can take over a game, Doris, at a moment's notice. Snap of your finger. In your mind, who goes that quickly into that zone and takes over like that?
I'll tell you this, the guy who comes first to my mind is Klay Thompson. I mean, what we've seen this guy achieve in a 12-minute quarter and the speed with which the ball from the touch of his fingertips to the release is incredible. Damian Lillard, another guy, doesn't get it off quite as fast as Klay, but can put 20-30 in a quarter in a heartbeat. Guys like Kyrie Irving, Russell Westbrook, when they start cooking, boy, you better step out that kitchen because you're going to be in trouble, Kevin.
You are. Well said. Here's the Professor. He has 6. And the pass to the kid. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Smooth. How his last 10 games have gone. 3rd in three-point shooting, 5th for free throw shooting. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And he's the type of three-point specialist that doesn't need a lot of shots to rack up points. That's why he's top 3 in percentage. That one drops. He ties it up. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
D passes to White. Here's G. He's guarded by AI. Here's G. Chalk up 2 there. G's got 6.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Well, he went all in there. He embraces the challenge and somehow finishes with the layup.
Now, here's AI. 8 points his last outing. Pass to the kid. Here's the professor. No good from outside. 36 seconds left here in the first quarter. D passes to G, and that one ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Playing with lots of energy here, trying to cause turnovers.
I love the tenacity right now. Definitely on the prowl, looking for every opportunity to make a steal. The other team has got to be sharp.
Here's Baker, and he dunks it down.
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound are a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength just like that.
You know, it's an invaluable asset to have. He's as tenacious down there as anyone.
Here's the kid. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. And the layup falls.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Pass to Smooth. Outside, White. The long distance 3 is Barrett. White's got his first 3 points of the game. And that does it for the first quarter. The away team leading by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
I love the fact that they're getting so many of their points at the rim. Just a solid first period.
Well, Greg, playing bully basketball on the block. Every opportunity they've wanted at the rack, they've got it.
It really well. 54% from the floor. G is out there with Baker. Then there's Smooth. Then it's White, and it's D in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's G. Pass to Baker. Here's Smooth. The pass to Baker. To the left wing. 4 on the shot clock. Sinks the triple. And it's 6 points for the great.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Now here's Richardson. Not a lot of room. Here's Boss. The shot's good.
I'll tell you, somebody on the defensive end has got to step in and try to get a body on him there.
Here's G. He's guarded by AI. Here's G. That's tipped. Here's White. The rebound by Baker. Gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Here's G. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. So many aspects go into developing, Doris, a winning team, coaching, players, all the front office moves. How much do you think ownership affects that equation.
Well, I think it's absolutely critical. Leadership starts at the top down. And what kind of organization do you want? What kinds of behaviors will you tolerate? What kinds of things do you emphasize in terms of what you want your culture to be about? And to me, that starts at the top. When you look at the organizations that have great history with sustained success, it starts at the top with ownership.
I like your word culture there. That makes so much sense. That free throw good from G. Boss is checked in for D. And G drops them both. Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. AI outside. Here's Boss. The shot buries it down low. Boss has got 4 points this quarter. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Baker. Kicks it to G. From deep. Hits it from three-point range.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Pass to White. Fires the three. Drains the three-pointer. White's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And that's how you answer back.
You can tell that was a little give good, get good. Executed well on the offensive end, connects on the deep threat.
Now here's White. 6 points for him. Passes it to Williamson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Boss passes to Richardson. And there's the call on Mr. Perfect. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And so here's the home team. They trail by 3. The kid passes to AI. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
I don't think the pass could be better placed. That's a great assist.
Pass to Williamson.
Stop it!
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And that last replay, courtesy of the Under Armour Hover Havoc, unleashing a little bit of chaos. Here's the kid. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts. Gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. G passes to Williamson. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
Boss passes to the kid, and so out of bounds it goes. And they retain possession. These are the top distributors of the basketball for the last 10 games as shown on the 2K leaderboard. And you look at the Magician, 3rd in assists and a great leader. And, of course, Boss. He's another guy that knows how to get the ball to his teammates, Clark, in places that make them successful.
It's made the fans of both those guys, I think, extremely happy, seeing the way they've been passing and sharing the ball lately.
Here's the kid. He has 6. 5 to shoot. Shot, high post. They get it back. And he makes that one. White's got his second bucket of the night.
He doesn't let that possession go to waste, Kev. He's going to feed on those second chance opportunities. Boy, that's pretty work.
Here's G. He's guarded by AI. From beyond the arc, it's hauled in by Richardson.
And a really smart defender there. He just reads the play, wastes no time trying to blow it up.
Almost like he was anticipating the play call, right? You love the hustle.
Here's G. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. And the pass to the kid, and the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Hey, here's a look at stats for Mr. Perfect. How last month turned out for him. He's around 10 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And with his ability to put the ball in the bucket, he has to be your primary focus defensively.
I think defenses plan to stop him, but very few succeed, Greg. And that's why he's his team's leading scorer.
King's shot is off. Gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Down low. Here's Williamson. And it's White with the rebound.
And look at how well the defense does to cut his path to the basket. Comes up empty on what might have been an easy play.
Pass to Williamson. Here's the Magician. To the paint. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Passes it to King. To the middle. Off with the layup. Gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter. Well above the 50% mark from the field. The pass to the kid. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And you gotta like how they're working the ball inside this quarter. They were struggling to do that earlier. Now they're showing the focus to take the ball inside.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. So both teams making some changes here.
One shot, gentlemen.
Gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Pass to B. Passes it to Barrett. Shot clock at 6. And Champ gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. So it's the visitors now. 4-point game. Here's the Magician, and it's blocked. And here comes the break. The tray. King, that's good. King's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And the D really on its heels on that possession, didn't know what to do.
And so the timeout by Fred Hoiberg here.
And going back to last season, they really struggled for wins. And even against a team like this with comparable talent, they didn't manage 1 win in the season series. And while we got a chance, let's look at some numbers for the Magician. First in assists, 13th in steals, and with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. Leading the league in assists, maximizing every possession. He just tears apart a defense. Here's Williamson. 11 points for him in that last game against Oklahoma City.
You know what else impressed me? How infectious his tenacity was. Simply a wrecking ball on the boards, collected huge amounts of rebounds. I'll tell you, it'd be a big help if he could snap out of this cold streak. His shooting has been hurting them.
Williamson. That's his 4th personal foul. At the line, the kid. At the line for 2.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And he makes the first. D, he's checked in for Boss. So he gets them both.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Here's ABC. He's got 7. King with the steal. One-on-one here. Lets it go from 11. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And it ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. This break gives us the chance to see which teams have been the most successful in the transition game this month.
I mean, it's about the pace they've played with here offensively. They don't look like they're showing any signs of slowing down.
Bull, the pass to the kid. Here's the Wizard, and another shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
And when he's gotten himself to the line this season, he's come through right around 74% of the time.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Pass to Baker. D passes to Barrett. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over King. No good, unable to end this run.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Here's Bull. Off target at the rim. Gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Here's Baker, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
Shooting 1.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Very well, 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. 1:36 left now here in the second. Here's Bull. A three-pointer, no good. 47% from the floor, getting it done. There's the pass to D. Here's ABC. 7 points in the game. Floats one. They recover it. Here's B. Nails the baby hook. B's got 6 points. Here's the professor. 58 seconds left here in the second. King outside. Pass to the professor. 5 on the clock. Passes it to Bull. Here's the Wizard. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Got that bucket in no time at all. 7 points in the game.
Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that.
Bull, the pass to the professor. There's 21 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Bull. Yes, that goes in. 15 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's the magician. Pass to Baker. No good with the layup.
Challenging the shot has almost the same effect as blocking it.
No doubt, especially when the shooter knows that a defender is draped all over him. That kind of activity alters shots.
And so it's the home team with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We've got more in store for you right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports, the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Boy, we have a lot to discuss. Taking a look at this home squad. Kenny?
Well, there was one pleasant surprise, and that was the bench. They gave them a big lift. Those guys came into the game, they did all the dirty work, and they scored baskets.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
The three-point shot has really helped them out. I don't always like to see teams rely on the three, but when it's dropping like that, I say roll with it. They keep setting good screens, running these pick and rolls, they'll be tough to beat.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. A fantastic game from the kid in this one.
I mean, he was prolific in that first half. You know it's coming, but it's just so tough to stop.
And this is what he does, right, Greg? He's out there to score the basketball, and throughout that first half, he dominated.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. We've got the Wizard. Richardson is out there with the Professor. Then it's King, and it's Bull in at the 5 spot.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine, Kev.
And there's the foul. It's on the waiter. And that'll be his third foul so far. Bossie's checked in for D.
Substitution. Williamson.
And the pass to Williamson. 5 to shoot. And the shot falls short this time.
And it's not easy to get those stops at the rim, but he does a great job with it.
Yeah, he can make it look simple on the interior when it's really not. He knew exactly how to guard on the inside.
Now, here's Richardson. Here's the Wizard. Can't connect from 14 feet out. Gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. And he gets the bucket. 6 points for Boss.
And that's how you want to come out of the locker room. He is fired up.
Absolutely perfect start to the half, setting the tempo right away with an easy opportunity at the cup.
Here's B. Here's ABC. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Boy, what a cold start to the second half for them. Just 1 for 4 from the field so far.
Gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Here's Williamson, and he's good on the 3-ball. Boss has got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
Right, the effort could have been so much better. You've got to be willing to fight through that screen. There's no question about it.
Here's the Wizard. He has 7. They grab their own miss and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Well, since the All-Star break, these point guards have been doing their share of work on the boards. Take a look at their rebounding numbers in the second half of the season. Well, you look at the Professor, one of the game's best, second in the league.
And this is a unique group of players. It's not often we talk about the rebound leaders at the point, but with these guys, it's warranted because of just how well they do it.
No, exactly. These guys will scrap. The majority of point guards in the league make their living strictly on the perimeter, but not these guys. They're just as comfortable down low as they are outside.
He hits both from the stripe. Here's Williamson. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Barrett. Inside. It's tipped. And they're running. Here's Bull. It's not going to go for him. Gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. The three-pointer no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Well, you want to slow this man's roll right now if you're the defense, because you've got to make somebody else beat you. He's cooking right now.
Here's ABC. Makes the most of the high percentage shot. ABC's got 9. Gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Here's the Professor. He's got 6. Pass to King. Goes up at the stripe and misses it off the right side of the rim. Gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight, 50% exactly. 2 points, that one goes. And that's 13 points for G.
I'll tell you, the floater is a shot that takes great touch, but that one looks pretty leaving his fingertips.
Chance to check out the numbers for the Wizards. Breaking down his play since the All-Star break. He's around 10 points per game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he gives them a nice rotation on the front court. He is a quality reserve.
Well, the one thing you can't teach is size. He's not as developed skill-wise as some guys, but certainly a valuable backup for this team.
Richardson the pass to King. Here's White. From outside, off the mark. Gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to White. Here's G. He's got 13. And the bank shot is good. He's got 15.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
AI passes to King. Now, here's AI. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Clock at 6. Here's White. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Boss has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's B. Got a hand on it. And here's the fast break. It's Richardson on the wing. AI outside. Boss passes to King with the tip. Great positioning on the putback. King's got 5 now.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Here's Smooth. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Now here's White. He's guarded closely. And that one drops. Gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. Here's Williamson. He's got 9. No good that time. AI outside. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Feeds it to White. Shoots over King, and it's White missing.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there, and we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot, just didn't fall there.
White against King. AI outside. Shot clock at 6. The pass to Boss. Shoots. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Smooth. To the middle. And here's AI. Passes to King. The alley-oop layup. Very well done.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. To the left side wing. G passes to B. Here's G. He's guarded by AI. And that one's good. Williamson. Boss has got 8 here in the quarter.
You know, he clearly made adjustments at halftime. Smooth offense right now.
Now, here's AI. He's tightly guarded to the inside. Here's White. That one off the back iron and out.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's G. It's hauled in by Richardson. Richardson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And White kicks to Richardson. King, the pass to Richardson. Clock at 6. From 15 feet away, that shot no good.
Defensive positioning so important, and he could not have played him better there.
There's 1:54 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's G. 15 points in the game. Here's Williamson, and it's King with the rebound.
Well, can't find the target, but good work to get into open space inside the arc.
Pass to Richardson. White up top. 7 points in the game. Back to Richardson. Great touch on the 16-footer. Richardson's got 6. 1:14 left here in the third quarter. And so the timeout by Fred Hoiberg here.
And here are the numbers for the professor. He's really stood out for them over the past month. First in free throw shooting. And he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And it's nice when you have the NBA's best free throw shooter just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations. He's been completely automatic this season.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And 37% so far in the third quarter. And they're not satisfied with this lack of offensive execution. Here's the kid. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, easy call.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
At the line for two.
And he can't get the first one. The Wizard, he's checked in for White. And he sinks the second. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. ABC passes to Williamson. Here's Baker. Here's ABC. 9 points in the game so far. 6 to shoot. And it's Williamson missing.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Offensive rebound. Can't cash in from close range. Gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Baker with the bucket.
I'll tell you, it takes fantastic vision and flawless timing to produce an assist like that.
Here's the professor. He has 6. And there's the pass to Bull. Off target at the rim. And we've reached the end of the third. The home team, they're up by 4. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Boy, GA, how about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Boss is out there with D. Then it's Mr. Perfect. And it's ABC. And it's Barrett at the 3. He was all alone on that one. And that's 15 points for Boss.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Here's the professor. Bull, that's good. Gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Pass to ABC. To the middle, and stolen by AI. Here's the kid, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Passes it to ABC. Here's Williamson. He's guarded by AI. Now the pass to ABC. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Williamson. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to the Wizard. Bull can't hit.
Well, outstanding contest on the shot, and then he's positioned perfectly to go after the rebound.
Baker. At the line for 2.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. Kings checked in for the kid. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Pass to Bull. Now King. Nice touch on the bank shot.
Boy, in the second half, just hitting a much higher percentage of his shots. Really looks composed now.
Barrett the pass to Williamson. Inside.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. Bull the pass to the Wizard. Here's ABC. No good with the layup. Gone 3 of 4 on field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Passes it to Barrett. Here's ABC. He's guarded by AI. Unloads. And that one's good, Williamson.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
Right, you love the aggressiveness. This guy is willing to take over at the key opportunities.
Now here's King. AI outside, 6 to shoot. There's the pass to Bull. Back to AI. And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. That's his first foul. G's checked in for ABC. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Three-pointer. That's in, and he's 7 for 12 now in the game.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
D passes to G. Over to the wing. Baker in the corner. Shoots. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Down low. Here's AI. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's the magician. Pass to Baker. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
And you can blame it on a terrible defensive breakdown, one that could possibly swing the momentum here.
Richardson, he's checked in for AI.
One shot.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth. Going 6 for 7. Pass to Bull. Inside, the Wizard, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Here's G. Passes to B. To the paint. G, no good.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
The professor passes to the Wizard. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. B, the pass to Barrett. And stolen by Richardson. The pass to Bull. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And so the timeout by Fred Hoiberg here.
Yeah, I think Coach calls this timeout right now because he's not happy with the distribution of shots. Difficult shots, contested shots. You've got to get a better offensive rhythm.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, B.
He deserves a lot of credit, but the D they played on him deserves a little bit of the blame as well. Even when he got hot, they didn't do enough, I don't think, to try and cool him off. And they've been passive when they've needed to be aggressive. And boy, did he make them pay.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. Fred Hoiberg was talking with his team during the break. He is not pleased, and he told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move, or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
And there's the call on the Magician. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's the professor. To the inside. Stolen away.
Yeah, really bad timing, guys, to start coughing it up. He's got 3 turnovers here in the 4th.
Quick shot there, and it's off target.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
That one good for 2. The Wizards got 12 points here in the second half.
Boy, what else is new? This guy's accuracy this quarter has been phenomenal.
Here's Williamson. Has to be. King with the steal. Here's the professor. Pass to King. Here's Bowl. The professor passes to Bowl. Shot clock at 5. The 3 ball. The shot will not fall. Gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. Here's Baker. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
That's 2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2.
At the line, Baker. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. And he's good on the second.
Really getting after the defense since the break. He's so hard to keep off the line when he pushes the action.
Pass to Bowl. To the inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass. That's now 8 points for the professor.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
You can tell they've got their foot on the gas pedal right now. No slowing down. The defense starting to look helpless.
And the ball goes out of play, unable to keep it in. So it's the visitors now, down by 12. Knocked away. King with the steal. Misses off the left iron.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Yeah, that's a surprising miss, Greg. I have a feeling if they get that shot again, they'll knock it down next time.
Here's G. Just 5 to shoot. High post try. It's hauled in by Richardson. Gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. And there's the pass to Bowl. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. The Wizard passes to the Professor. Lets it go from 11. Out of hand on it. We've got 1:08 left here in the fourth quarter. Now Richardson. Pass to Bull. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And giving the fans what they came to see, a spirited performance.
Yeah, it really was. They wanted this home win badly, and they went out and took it.
Here's the Magician. The shot will not fall. Passes it to the Professor. Here's the Wizard. Pass to King. Richardson with it. 5 to shoot. Fader on the way. Goal, that's good.
And saving their best for last. Tremendous run here to seal the win.
Well, this is exactly how you put teams away. Late game execution leads to a tremendous win.
Williamson, the pass to Barrett, gets the three-pointer to fall.
Another triple, and that's been the story of this second half.
Boy, they have consistently been draining shots from deep, and that can take the heart out of an opponent.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.